I want you to know that the course you're about to take teaches you all the technical side of building a dropshipping online store. When starting a dropshipping business, there are many things to take under consideration and a lot of learning to do. Well, I'm going to show you a very important part of the business, which is how to actually build a store and get to a point where you can start receiving orders. All of the other work is up to you for searching and learning. You need to start reading about which products you should and should not sell as a dropshipper, and also how to take care of returns and customer service, and how to write good SEO text on your products, how to price your products the right way to make sure that you make good profit, and of course everything related to advertising and marketing. All of this is not covered in this course. I will only teach you how to actually build a store. We will not discuss the advantages or disadvantages of dropshipping in general and dropshipping from AliExpress in particular. So my advice to you is first to learn some more about this kind of business, search for case studies, YouTube channels and articles teaching about dropshipping, and once you are ready to start selling, come back to this course and start building your store. Now that we cleared that out, we can finally start building our store. We are going to build an online store using WordPress, and if you're new to WordPress and to website building in general, no worries, I'm going to show you all the steps and you don't need any prior experience. I will say that we're not going to learn everything about WordPress in this course. We will only learn what is needed in order to build and operate this kind of store. We will also learn how to design it with a pre-designed theme. It will be a basic design, and at the end of the course I will have some links to further learning if you want to get deeper with learning how to work with WordPress. And also I will link to good YouTube resources where you can learn much more about dropshipping. So the first step we would do to create our store is sign up for a hosting package, which is where all of our files and data will be stored and shown to the world from. I will teach you how to sign up to a hosting service called SiteGround, but of course you can go ahead and do your own research and choose any other hosting company that you want. I chose to work with SiteGround because they are one of the most reliable hosting companies out there, and from my own experience, their servers are fast and secured, their price is well worth your money, and when you sell online, it's important to go for a good, stable hosting and give your visitors a good and remarkable experience. You want them to enjoy browsing your products and make a fast sale, and SiteGround is a great fit for that. So this is SiteGround's homepage. They sometimes run sales, and you can follow the link you see on your screen to get to the most updated page with the latest promos. As you can see, once I click here, I get to the packages page, and there is a promotion running right now. They offer their hosting plans for as low as $395 per month, and once your promo period is over, you will start paying their regular prices. For the store that we're going to build, the startup package should be enough. It gives you 10 GB of web space and is suitable for one website. You can definitely start with that, and if you see that you ran out of storage or that you want to open more stores, just upgrade later to the next package. So let's get this plan. And now it's time to register a domain name, which is the URL of your website. Just like hosting, you can also browse the web for domain companies and register a domain at any other company. Domain name usually costs somewhere between $10 to $20, and it's a yearly price, so the differences between companies are not that significant. SiteGround offers you to register a domain name with them, and it will immediately be connected to your website, so you don't have to connect between the domain and the hosting, which is usually what you have to do if you buy them separately. And especially if you're a total beginner, I would definitely register the domain with them right now. You can just start typing your store name or the URL that you want for your website and check if it's available and register it. If you choose to register a domain name somewhere else, you would need to check this and type your URL here. and later on you will have to connect between the hosting and the domain. I will add an article explaining how to do that in this chapter of the course. So let's see how registering a domain works. I will try this name, and unfortunately it's already taken. I can choose any other option from the suggestions here, or I can type something else. SiteGround will charge you $15.95 for their domain, which is a fair and normal price in the market. Now I will try something else and click on Proceed. If the name is valuable, you should get to this page where you will need to create an account, provide your personal details, and of course pay. Let's see our options here. First of all, depending on your future audience and to which area in the world you plan to sell your products, you can change the data center here. If you're targeting buyers mainly from the States, just choose it from here. If you plan to sell for Belgians, for example, take the closest server here, which is the Netherlands, or Germany would work too. Now you need to choose your hosting period. The current promotion lets you pay $3.95 for 12, 24 or 36 months upfront. So if I choose to pay now for the next 3 years, it means I will get to pay the current promo price for 3 years and only after that start paying the regular monthly price. So of course, if you have the money to spend now, the longer period of time, the more you will save. You can also sign up for just 1 month if you just want to see how you handle everything. But then you would have to pay an extra $14.95 for setup fees, and once the month is over, you would have to pay the regular monthly fee. So I would probably just go for the 12-month plan. Here we have some offers of additional services which we don't need, so all is left to do is tick those boxes to confirm the terms and pay. By the way, SiteGround gives you a 30-day money-back guarantee. Since I already have a domain and hosting which I want to use for this course, I will not register a new account, and I will show you how it looks like once your account has been created. Now that you have an account at SiteGround, you can sign in and you will get to this page. Here, go to Websites, and you can see the website that I already have on my account, so I will click on Site Tools. And here we can install WordPress within a few clicks. Go to WordPress, install and manage. And here, since we're about to use WooCommerce plugin in our store, select this one. Here, choose your domain. And here under installation path, you should not type anything. For me, since I already have a website under the main domain, I will insert a subdomain here. So basically my store would be under milestestingsite.com/Ali. You would probably want your store to show on the main domain and not as a subdomain, so just leave this field empty. Now choose the language of your WordPress website, and you can untick this box as we will set our website ourselves. You don't need a starter pack that they offer. And here, choose a username for yourself. This will be the username you will use every time you log in into your WordPress admin panel. Also, choose your password and enter your email. Looks like the path I chose is not available. I probably used it before, so I will change it and continue. This may take a few seconds, and then you will see this page where you can instantly go to your admin panel and view your website, which is of course empty right now. In the admin panel, you will be prompted to set up WooCommerce, which is the plugin we will work with to process all of our orders and create the products. So let's do this. Click Yes, please. By the way, if this process looks different on your screen, that's probably because WooCommerce or SiteGround changed their interface. It happens from time to time, so just follow the instructions on your screen. It should not be that different. So they ask us what is our store address. You cannot continue without filling something here, but you can delete it afterwards if you don't want to give away your address. So just type it here. You can click continue here. WooCommerce asks if you want to help them track how you use their plugin. You don't have to do this, of course. And here you can select your website category. I will just choose other and move on. And here they ask you what type of products you're going to sell. I will check physical products. This is a way for WooCommerce to offer some of their paid add-ons. We don't need any of them, so let's continue. And here you can choose to connect your store with Facebook, MailChimp, and Google Ads. We don't need those for this course, so just go on with the setup. And we're almost done. Here you can install a theme for your website. A theme in WordPress dictates the look and style of your website. It is made up of a range of things such as font types and sizes and the color palette and other areas that affect the look and feel of your site. So here, WooCommerce offers us to install one of their ready-made store themes. When you installed WordPress and WooCommerce the way I did, this storefront theme was installed automatically, and we will later on install a different theme which works well with the dropshipping plugin. So it doesn't really matter right now. I will just continue with my active theme, which is this one. And here, click on No Thanks. And that is it. We finished setting up our WooCommerce plugin. There are a few other steps we will do later on, but for now that is enough. And this is WordPress dashboard. Here is where you as an administrator control your website, and we will do most of our work through here from now on. If you click on the name of your website here and then on Visit Site, you will see your live website as it is shown to your audience. Click on back to go back to your dashboard, or click on the website name on the top left again to get back to the dashboard. By the way, whenever you want to log into your dashboard again, you don't need to do this through SiteGround. You can just type your website URL in the browser and add /wp-admin, and you will be back to the login page and then to the dashboard. Now it's time to install the plugin that will do all the magic for us and help us import products directly from AliExpress and connect them to our store so we can immediately offer them for sale. Now it's time to install the plugin that will do all the magic for us and help us import products directly from AliExpress and connect them to our store so we can immediately offer them for sale. The plugin we will work with is called Ali Dropship, and as I said in the beginning of the course, it's not free. The plugin costs $89 and it's a one-time fee. You will soon see that this price is really worth it since this plugin is so powerful and remarkable. Here you can see that it works with WooCommerce, and if you follow this link, just like with SiteGround, you will get to the most updated page with the latest promos. As you can see, there are no promos running now, but I do have a promo code for you which will take off 25% of the price. So just follow this link in order for the coupon to work. Click on Buy Now. Click here to redeem a coupon and type WOO25. And here is our new price, $66.75. Now you just need to fill in your personal information, pay, and you're ready to go. You will get an email from the company with your account details and the license key which you will have to activate in WordPress. You should have a download link in the email, and you can also go to this address, alidropship.com/updates-plugin, and from here you can always download the latest version of the plugin. Just choose the plugin version. As mentioned before, for this course we will use the Woo version, and here you need to choose a PHP version. If you sign up to SiteGround like me, I will show you how to find it. And if you have a different hosting provider, you will have to find out in your hosting panel which PHP version your site uses. Let's go back to SiteGround's account. Here under Websites, go to Site Tools, Devs, and PHP Manager. And here is my PHP version. Back in Ali Dropship website, I will choose 7.2 and higher. I will enter my license key and I will click on Download. Save the file in your computer and go back to your WordPress dashboard. Now go to Plugins, Add New. Here go to Upload Plugin. Choose the plugin file you just saved in your computer and click on Install Now. Once done, activate the plugin. And now you should see the orange tab of Ali Dropship added to your dashboard menu. Now I want to talk about importing products. With your purchase of Ali Dropship, you're eligible for 50 products import. And if you want more, you will have to pay for an import package. But this import limit is only for when you use the search option within the plugin and import products from there. You can bypass that limit by adding a free Google Chrome extension and import your products directly from AliExpress while you're browsing their website. In fact, in this course, we will only use the import option with the Google Chrome add-on since it's unlimited and very easy to use. So let's go ahead and add the extension. Go to your Google Chrome browser. If you don't have it, it's a good time to install Google Chrome and search for Ali Dropship Google Chrome extension. This will bring you to the installation page, and from here you can easily add the extension to Chrome. As you can see, mine is already installed and there it is right here. Here you need to type your website address if it's not showing, then click on Login and connect between the extension and your website. Click on Authorize and that is it. You can now import products straight from AliExpress. Here is a product, for example, and you can see the Ali Dropship extension bar showing right here. And now I can import this product to my store right away. We will of course get back to this later on when we get to the products importing section of the course. For now, it's important for you to just add this extension so you will not be limited to the number of products you can import. It's time to install our store theme. I started talking about WordPress themes earlier, and for this website, we will now install a specific theme made for Ali Dropship. On Ali Dropship website, go to Products, Themes. Here you can see many store designs that you can choose from. Some of them are premium and some are free. They are all made specifically for this kind of website that we're building now. Go to Ali Dropship Woo plugin to see themes that are designed for the Woo version of the plugin. Here, scroll down and browse through the themes. You can see a demo of each one, and if you like it, you can just buy it or download it. For this course, we will use the free theme called Shopper. This is how it looks like. And in order to install it, go back to your WordPress dashboard, go to Appearance, Themes, click on Add New, and here search for Shopper. And here it is. And now you can install it and activate it. And now let's view our website. And here it is. It is still empty, but the theme has changed. Now, in order to start working with your copy of Ali Dropship plugin, you have to activate it from the WordPress dashboard. Click on the Ali Dropship tab, then on License, and here you need to paste your license key, which you should have gotten in the welcome email after you bought the plugin. Please note that you can only use your code for one website at a time. So if you want to build more Ali Dropship stores, you will have to pay for a license for each one of them. Click on Activate, and now you can start using it. Let's go to the settings of the plugin. Here you should enter your own phone number, and as stated here, it will be used if the customer does not enter a phone number to their order. I recommend to turn this option on and always order with your own phone number on AliExpress and not with your customer's phone number, because the customer knows that he's buying something from you, and if the AliExpress seller for some reason calls your customer, he may feel confused. Here you can add a custom note to each order made on AliExpress once someone buys from your store. You can leave this default message or write your own one. It is made to let sellers know that this is a dropshipping product. Save the changes. And here you can check or uncheck which images you want to be uploaded to your website once you're importing a product. You can also automatically delete product images from your server when you delete a product in order to save storage space. And here you can decide which tracking service you want to link your customers' orders to. What it means is to which service they will be directed to track their order once they place them. You have some more options to choose from here about the shipping notifications, the tracking IDs, and more. Down here, there is an option to connect your orders to an AliExpress cashback service. You can register to a service called EPN and get a certain percentage of your orders as a cashback. Click on the How It Works link to read more details and see how it works. In the Updates tab, you can define how your imported products will be updated. For example, you can choose to do nothing when a product disappears from AliExpress, or you can set its quantity on your store to 0, or you can choose to send it to draft, so it will disappear from your live store. You can also tell the system to send a notification to your email once a product is no longer available on AliExpress. The same options are available to the variations of your products, such as colors, sizes, and such. Here you can choose to automatically update the price on your store once a product price is changed. You can choose not to change its price on your store if you want to change it by hand. And then you can get a notification once a price has been changed on AliExpress, so you will know which one you need to update. And here you can define what to do when the stock changes. You can set auto updates for your store products, and your store will be updated every time you open your Google Chrome. Just choose the interval and the updates will start working. As you can see, there are detailed explanations about each option. When you're done, save the changes. And now let's take a look at the Pricing tab. Here, you can set automatic formulas for your product prices. The plugin offers you to add recommended formulas if you're not sure how you want to price your products, and you can delete and change whatever you want here. You can also use the multiple options here. For example, by choosing 3, all of your imported products will automatically cost 3 times more than their original AliExpress prices for your customers. We will talk about the pricing options more thoroughly later on. Here you can choose to round each price up or down. And let's move on to currency options. If you want to let your visitors switch between currencies, you can turn this option on here, and then you can choose your default currencies. In my store, I will not use this option. We will now take a little break from the Ali Dropship plugin to see how we handle the theme options in WordPress. Back in WordPress main dashboard, click on Appearance and Customize. You can also choose Customize from here when you're viewing your website. The options you see here are different in each theme. So if you activated a different theme on your website, you will have to figure out what each option does. Under Site Identity, I will set a title for my website. I'm going to build a store for cat lovers and I will call it Spoil My Cat. And you can also add a tagline. Here you can upload your store's logo. Let's go back and choose Header. Header is the top section of your website, which usually shows the logo and the navigation menu. You can add a header image here, and you can change the colors of the different text and links in the header. Under Shopper homepage, you can decide which products you want to show on your opening page of your store. We will get back to this setting after working on our homepage. The footer area is the bottom part of your website, which now, as you can see, shows the copyright line. You can change the colors here to fit to your website's desired color palette. Here you can place a background image for a website or choose a solid background color. I will leave mine white. Under color, we can choose the default color of the heading, the text, and the links on our website. The same goes for the buttons colors. In layout, you can choose if you want to show a left sidebar throughout your website, a right sidebar, or not to show a sidebar at all, and then your content will take the whole width of the site. We will go over the menus section later, and we will also talk about the widgets in WordPress later on. Same goes for the homepage settings. We will get back here after we will build our homepage. Under WooCommerce, you can add a store notice. This is good for when you want to let your visitors know that your store is still not live and they cannot place orders just yet. Or you can show here any custom message that you want and it will be shown throughout the whole website. Under Product Catalog, you can choose what to display on the main shop page, on the category page, and how to sort your products. Here you can change the product and thumbnail sizes. I usually don't touch those settings. And under Checkout, you can choose which fields you want your customers to fill, and you can see a preview of your checkout page to see how it actually will look like to your customers. Here you can change the page in which you write your store privacy policy. You can edit the content of the page under the Pages tab in your WordPress dashboard. We will get there later. You can also change the messages shown here about the data that is collected from your customers. Also, you can add terms and conditions text or leave the default one. Your customers will not be able to continue with their purchase unless they tick the terms and conditions box. You don't need to do anything in the next two tabs. Here you can add some CSS if you know how to work with CSS code. And here you will be offered some theme extensions. You can check them out if you want. Going back to the dashboard, you will notice that under Ali Dropship and Settings, there is also an Appearance tab. Here we will have some appearance options which are related to the plugin itself rather than the theme of the whole website. There are some attribute settings here. For example, you can choose to make the product's attributes to receive the theme style, And there are some color, text, and size options for the product variations. Just go through them and see what each one does. You can always go back and change those settings if you want. On the right side, you can turn on or off the Quick Edit panel. Choose if you want to show images of the reviews, which you can import from AliExpress, and enable or disable the size guide when applicable. We already went through the first part of WooCommerce settings earlier, but there are some more things that are important to take care of. In WordPress dashboard, click on WooCommerce and Settings. In the General tab, we can now delete our store address and leave it empty. Also, you can choose here to which countries you want to sell to. You can sell to all countries, to exclude certain countries, or to sell to only specific countries. The same goes for shipping. For example, you can choose to only sell to people from Australia, but let them ship their products to all over the world. The shipping locations are something you would want to consider, because each product on AliExpress has its own shipping prices and warehouse locations, and the shipping time is different from country to country. I will choose on my store to only ship to the United States, and you will shortly see that I will also import products that have warehouses in the States and are shipped from there. That way, I can promise my customers fast shipping times. You can, of course, choose to sell to anyone in the world and ship to all countries, but you would have to let your customers know about each and every shipping time. As a beginner in dropshipping, I recommend you start by shipping only to the United States. You can sell to anyone in the world, but ship your products only to the States, and once your store gets bigger and sales rise, expand your shipping to other countries as well. The fact that I choose to only ship from the States is because I want to have an advantage over other stores that might be selling my exact products. And customers will surely be glad to find out that they don't have to wait for weeks until they get their products if they order them from me. Here you can set your customer default location. I will choose no location. And here you can turn on taxes if you want to add them only at checkout. I choose to show my final prices to my customers. Here you can enable or disable coupons. This doesn't really matter in our case. We will talk about discounts later on when we will go deeper with the pricing options of our dropship. And here you can choose your currency. Click Save, and let's move on to the Products tab. Here you can set your shop page. I would leave this as is. And there are some more settings here regarding the add to cart behavior, the weight unit, the dimensions, and you can also enable or disable the reviews and product rating here. Now let's see what we have here under shipping. In WooCommerce, you create shipping zones, and since I am dropshipping my products, I can have another advantage on my shop by offering free shipping on all products, while the actual shipping cost will be calculated inside the product prices. Let's see how we do this. I will add a shipping zone and call it USA. Here I will choose United States as the region, and under shipping methods, I will choose free shipping. As you can see, you can choose to not offer free shipping and instead have a flat rate for all products. Local pickup is of course not relevant in our kind of store. Let's add the method and save the changes. If you decide to not use free shipping or set a different shipping regions and methods, you can here see some more options about the calculations and destinations. Shipping classes are used when you ship your own items and each has a different weight. So then again, it's not relevant to our kind of business. Let's go to payments. Here you can choose your payment method. In this course, we will learn how to set PayPal to receive payments. I will turn PayPal on, and click on Setup. You will need a business PayPal account in order to receive payments. At the end of the course, you will find a file with important links, which I refer to throughout the course. One of the links will take you to an explanation about PayPal for Business, so if you still don't have a business account, follow the link in the file. Here, enable PayPal Standard. You can change the title of this payment method and the description. And here, you need to type your email, which is connected to your business PayPal account. If you just want to test the purchase process on your store, just to understand what your customer will experience when they buy from you, then you can set a test account on PayPal, which is called PayPal Sandbox. A link explaining about PayPal Sandbox is on the important links file as well. I will enable the sandbox. You don't really need to change anything else here, so just hit save. On accounts and privacy, you can allow customers to place orders without creating an account on your website. Also, check here if you want to allow them to sign in while placing an order, if they already opened an account on your store in the past. Now it's a good time to go to Settings and General and make sure you enable the Anyone can register option here. Otherwise, customers will not be able to create an account on your store. Go back to WooCommerce settings, and here I will check everything. It's very straightforward. You can simply see what each option means and decide how you want to handle the user's account creation method on your site. I will leave the rest as it is, and here under Privacy Policy, as we saw before, when we went through the appearance options, you can change the privacy policy page, and you can change the registration and checkout text here. Let's save the changes and go to emails. WooCommerce handles all the emails sent to your customers after they make a purchase. Here, you can manage which emails you want the system to send. The purple check mark means that this email is enabled. So for example, here I can manage the new order email, which is sent to me as the website administrator once a sale has been placed. If I disable this option, I will not be notified by email about new orders, and I will only find out about them once I log in to my dashboard. You can manage each and every email. Here you can enable or disable it, choose to which email this notification will be sent, change the subject, the heading, and add some more content. WooCommerce will add to this email specific content related to the order automatically. You can just go over all of those emails, decide which ones you want to enable, and manage the email content. Here at the bottom of the page, you can change the sender option by changing the from name and from address. And you can add a header image by entering an image URL here. You can go to Media, upload your email header image, and when you click on Edit, you will get the image URL here. Now you can copy it, go back to these settings and paste it here. You can also change the email footer text and change the email template colors. After saving the changes, you can click here to preview your email template to make sure it looks good to you. Under Integration, you don't really need to do anything. And also under Advanced, I would recommend to leave everything as it is. Basically, you can change the pages that will show each of WooCommerce pages here. I would advise you to leave it as it is, and if you have a Terms and Conditions page, you can choose it from your pages list here, and then save the changes, and that's it. We're done configuring WooCommerce. Now it's finally time to start adding products to the store. Go to AliDropship tab and Import. Here you can search for products to import. You have all sorts of filtering options, as you can see, and once you hit the import button, it will take one import off of your 50 free imports that you got with your initial purchase of the plugin. The products that you see here have already been manipulated by the AliDropship crew, so they are SEO friendly and are ready to be sold as dropshipping products. Now here is a product that I am interested in selling on my store, and I'm viewing it directly on AliExpress. Since my Chrome extension is enabled, I have this import bar here from which I can automatically import products to my WordPress products section. I still don't have any categories, which would have been shown here. And here is my website that is now connected to the extension. I will click on Import. And after a few seconds, you will see this message if the import was successful. Back in my dashboard, I will go back to the main one, and under Products, you can now see my newly imported mug. I will click on View, and there it is, showing on my store with all the details, the text, and the images. Since I don't have any pricing method yet, the product price is the same as on AliExpress. Let's take a look at another product. Here is another mug that I want to sell. I can click here on Edit if I want to decide exactly what I want to import and to make some changes to the text. Here I can change the title, I can change the description, I can delete some unwanted images, I can also change the permalink, which is the address text of the product. And here on the side there is a navigation to get to each section quickly. I can apply my pricing formula through here. Here you can choose which specifications of the product you want to show on your product page. You can also change the text and add more items. And I can click Publish or Add to Import List if I don't want this product to be viewable by my customers just yet, and I want to make some more modifications before I publish it. And when I get back to my dashboard, here is the imported product right here. Now I can click on Edit, look at a preview of the product on my store. If I click on the category here, I will see both of my products. And now you can just go ahead, work on this product page and publish it. You can also click on Quick Edit, and here you will have some options to change quickly without having to get inside the product page. Let's add some categories. Go to Product, Categories. Give your category a name. Give it a slug. If you want the slug to be more than one word, then you should separate them by hyphens. You can also add a general picture to each category and add it to the category list. I will add 2 more categories to my store. And let's add another product. This time it would be a t-shirt. You can instantly import a product through this button as well. And here it is. Now I can go ahead and assign the products to their categories. This can be done through the quick edit option as well. And if you have many products which you want to edit together, you can check them all. Click on Bulk Actions, choose Edit, and Apply. And here you have some edit options you can apply to more than one product at a time, which will save you a lot of time when you need to make small changes to many products. Let's edit one of the products. At the bottom of the page, after the long description, you will find some tabs. Here are the product attributes that have been imported and each and every variation of the shirt. And basically, as you can see, the product has been imported completely. Let's go back to the variations. This is another product. As you can see, since it's a product with more than one variation, the price change needs to be done at each and every variation separately. Just click on a variation, and here you will be able to change its price. This is the second one. It's important to understand that if you don't want this product to be on sale, just leave it empty, because if you will put 0 here, let's see what happens. The product shows a price of between $3 and $18. Also, you can schedule sale prices if you want them to end automatically at a specific date. And I will delete this 0, save, and there it is, the correct range of the price. I want to show you how to find products that offer free shipping and also ship from the States, so you will be able to offer fast shipping times and get higher profit on them. Here I search for cat shirts. I can now tick here under free shipping, and the results will only show items that have free shipping. Also, I can choose here to only browse items that are shipped from the States. And here is one shirt that has free shipping and is sent from the States, which results in fast shipping times. It is May 30th now, and the promised delivery time is less than 2 weeks, which is much better than items sent from China, which sometimes take between 1 or 2 months to ship. You can also remove the free shipping option. And if I click here to deliver the shirt from the States, I see the shipping cost that I would have to add to the price on my store. As mentioned before, you can decide on a flat shipping rate of, for example, $10 and make sure that your product's shipping rates are not exceeding this. There is another problem with flat shipping, as some customers might buy more than one item on your store. And since you order them from different sellers on AliExpress, you will pay for shipping for each one, while your customer will not like the idea of paying for each and every item, as they think that you ship them from the same place. So that is something you should think about, and it's another reason I would suggest to offer your customers free shipping and just add the shipping to each item in the total price. Let's search for a cat mug and see what I get when I choose shipping from the States and free shipping. Let's say I want to add this mug to my shop. I will change the category here to mugs and click on Edit. Under Attributes, I can now delete all other shipping locations and only leave the states. Let's publish. And here is the new mug. I will view it. And the customers have only one location to choose from now. If I will import another mug and not delete the locations, here it is. And you can see that now they are shown here. As I already showed you earlier, you can edit this under Attributes and delete the unwanted shipping locations whenever you want. I added some more categories and imported some more products to my store. Let's go back to the editing page. You should change the title of your products to something more SEO friendly instead of the long and exhausting titles of AliExpress. Same goes for the description. Never leave this as it is shown on AliExpress, since you don't want to take risk of copying their text and being punished by Google. And you should put here good SEO text depending on your store niche and the products you are selling. You can just write your text here. This is a content area similar to the ones that you might know from Office Word or iPages. You can add bullets. You can change the alignment. And you can change the text color and many more things. And here you can simply delete the images that you don't want to show. And you can also delete attributes that you don't want to show on your store. Try to make the product page as simple as possible. The customer doesn't need the model number, probably. And also its type, since it's pretty obvious. Let's save it and view the product. You can also delete the shipping location entirely. Here it is. I will delete this. You just need to make sure that you choose a location whenever you order the item by yourself from AliExpress. And I want to show you a really cool feature. First of all, let's say that I want this product's main photo to be a different one. I will click on this one and just choose something else from my media library here, which contains all of my imported products photos. I will choose this one. And let's say that I don't like the text showing here on this photo. I can click on the pencil here, and the color is set to white. And I can just start drawing on the image with a white brush, which will remove the text on the image. Now I can choose any other color. I can change the brush size, and I can just start drawing on the photo. Also, I can choose text here and start typing on the image. How awesome is that? There are some options for the text here. And look at that, you can also add some stickers to the photo. And here I can change the size. Now let's say that I am happy with this and I will save. I will update the product. And there it is, my new featured image and my edited photo with the text and sticker. Let's go back to the pricing tab and set new formulas so we don't have to manually change prices to each and every product that we import. Clicking on Add Formula will let you create your own formula. For example, all products that cost up to $5 on AliExpress will cost twice on my store. You can add additional formula here. For example, if I do this, it means that if I choose a product which costs $4 on AliExpress, will cost $10 on my store, which is 2 times 4 plus 2. I will delete this and just save this simple formula. You can also apply formulas to specific product categories. I will add another formula and update all my product prices. Now I will check my store and click on this product. Its price is $5.28, and I can click here to view it on AliExpress. Of course, this bar is not visible to your customers. And as we can see, the formula works. The product on my store costs twice than its original price on AliExpress. Back at the pricing settings, I will delete all of those formulas, and I can add recommended formulas chosen by the plugin developers. You can click on each formula and change it if you need. I can now add another formula and set it to work only in a specific category. And now, since I already have other formulas for that specific price range, I need to change this formula's location and put it on top so the system knows to use this formula over the other ones specified for that specific range. And let's update the prices. I want to show you another option available under the pricing settings. You can turn on the discount settings here. And then, if I type 50 here, it will look as if products under this formula are on a 50% discount now. Let's save and update. I will take this product, and as you can see, its price is $10.10. And it looks like the original price is $20.20, meaning it's now on a 50% discount. So the discount settings do not put your products under actual sale and reduce their prices. Instead, they show a different original price depending on the discount percentage that you entered. When we look at this product on AliExpress, first of all, you can see that my formula works here and the product costs twice on my store. And while the sale on AliExpress is only 30% off, on my store the original price is different since I changed the discount to 50%. I want to show you how to work with the AliExpress reviews. If you want to import product reviews, you should first make sure that you turn the reviews option on under WooCommerce, Settings, Products. Check this box to enable them. And you can also enable the star rating from here if you want to show them on your website. And now go back to Ali Dropship, Import, Import Reviews. Here we have a few settings. For example, I will choose to only import reviews with 4 stars and higher. Also, you can limit the number of the reviews. You can import them only to specific categories. Also, you can tell the system to only import reviews to products that currently have less than a certain number of them. So if you already have customer reviews on some products and you want to add more reviews to products with not too many reviews, you can type a number here and import some from AliExpress. You can send reviews to draft if you want to see them first before you publish them. You can select to only import reviews from certain countries. You can choose to translate reviews to a specific language. And you can also decide not to import review images or only to import reviews with images and decide if you want to upload customer images from the reviews to your server as well. And lastly, you can add keywords that if they appear on reviews, the system will not import them. So if I type the words bad, horrible, and AliExpress, for example, and a review with those words in it will not be imported. Now we'll start the import process, and the reviews will start to show here. Okay, it's done. Let's look at this product, which has a review in it. You can go down and see the Reviews tab on the product page as well. Here we see the same reviews filter, which means that we can import reviews by our criteria for each product individually. And down here we see the imported reviews. Let's take a look at the product page. And here are the reviews. Here is also a review image that has been imported. And there is one review in Russian, which for some reason was not translated. So I will go back to edit the product, and I will delete this review. And there we go. It has now been removed from the product page. So that is how you import and manage reviews with Ali Dropship. We are pretty much done with learning how to work with the Ali Dropship plugin, but our website is not quite ready yet. Let's create our homepage and some other pages. On the dashboard, go to Pages, All Pages. Here are all the current pages on our website. All of them, except for the example page, are related to WooCommerce and you don't need to touch them. The sample page was added when we installed WordPress and you can just delete it. You should now edit your privacy policy page with your own store details. And once you're done, hit publish twice. Now let's add a new page. I will call it About Us. Here I would normally add content about my story, my shop, and just some information about the website. For my example store, I will just put some dummy text. To add more content blocks, just hit the plus button here and let's add an image. I can add one from the library or upload a new one from my computer. I will add another paragraph. And let's say that my About page is ready, so I will publish it. Let's view it. And it looks alright to me, so let's go ahead and add another page. I will call this one Contact Us. Here I want to add a form so that my customers can contact me through it. To add a form to my website, I will need to add a new plugin, so I will save this page as it is and go to Plugins, Add New, and now type Contact Form. And the plugin I will use is Contact Form 7. I will install it and activate it. And now you should have this new tab. Click on Contact Forms and you will have this default form which you can edit. I will change its title. And here we already have some basic fields like name, email, subject, and message. Those fields are good for me and I will not change them. You can basically add more field types. In this course, we will not get too deeply with this plugin, but if you want to learn more about using it, there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, so just go ahead and check them out. On the Mail tab, you need to fill in the details of the person who should get the details. So put the email here. You can change the from text and also change the subject text. And on the message body, you should have all of the fields that you asked your visitors to fill in. So in my case, that would be the name, the email, the subject, and the message. You can see the fields that you used in the form right here, so you don't have to go back and forth to check the Form tab and see if you have entered everything. On the Messages tab, you can edit the success and failure message that appear after the form is submitted. Now, in order to show the form on my website, I will copy this code here. And now I will go back to the contact form page and paste the code here. Let's preview the page. And there is the form. Now it's time to add our homepage. Create a new page and add some text to it. It can be only a few sentences long since most of the items on the homepage will be the products. I will put this sentence in bold. Now, if you want to add a hero image to your homepage, you can do that here under Featured Image. I will upload an image and click here to set it as Featured Image. And also, under Template, choose Homepage. Let's publish it. And now, if we will look at the homepage, we will still not see the new page that we just created. There is one more thing that we need to do. Go to Settings and to Reading. Here, choose Static Page and choose the homepage. Save the changes. And now our homepage is set. Here is the hero image and the text that I wrote and the products. You can control which products you want to show here under Customize. Go to Shopper homepage and just check whatever you want to show on the homepage. Since I did not add default images to the categories, I have placeholders here. Let's add a category image to the mugs category. Click on the category name and now I can edit it. You can also do this through the dashboard by going to the Categories tab under Products. Now I will add a photo, update it, and now it is shown here on the home page. So at this point, you should have a nice looking homepage with products showing on it, a few static pages such as an About Us page and a Contact Us page. And what we will do next is to create a website menu. Menus in WordPress are operated through the Appearance and Menus tab. Let's give our menu a name and click on Create Menu. Now we can add menu items from our recent pages here, and you can view all of the pages that you have on your website and add them from here. I will add the home page and the shop page, and I will also add the About page. And if you had some blog posts, you could have added them from here to the menu. You can even add specific products to your menu. Under Custom Links, you can basically add any link that you want to your menu. Just add the URL and give the button a name. Under Product Categories, I will add my shop categories to the menu. And now I can reorder them and put the categories under my shop page like this. This will add them as submenus inside the shop menu item. And there are WooCommerce endpoints that you can add to your menu as well. I will also add my Contact Us page. And I will save my menu. Now, in order to show the newly created menu on the website, you need to assign it to a location. If I check Primary Menu, it will appear on what has been set as the primary menu location on my current WordPress theme. And here is the primary menu I just created. And the links direct to the correct pages. As you can see in this theme, we also have an option to add a secondary menu and add a menu to the footer area. Also, I want to add another item on my menu, which is the cart page. And I will also add a My Account page. Inside of it, I will add sub-items, which are some of WooCommerce endpoints. I want my customers to be able to sign in to their account and see their latest orders easily through the menu. Let's save the changes. And here are the added items. Now my menu is ready. One more thing that I want to show you about the menus on the shopper theme is the social menu. I will create another menu and call it social. Now I will link to my store's social media accounts so people can follow me there as well. I will go to custom links and start typing my Facebook page address. Of course, since this is not a real store, I have no social pages for this one, but if I had, I would put the link to them here. And I will give it a name. I will also add a link to my Instagram. And also to YouTube and to Twitter. Now I will check social menu here and save. Let's take a look at my website. And here are my social links showing right here. I accidentally typed the Twitter item wrong, so let's go back and fix it. And there it is. In WordPress, there is another section called widgets. Widgets are small pieces of content which you can add to certain places on the website. For example, to the sidebar. Let's go to Appearance, Widgets. The sidebar is empty right now, and I can add items to it from the available widget list here. For example, I can add a search field. I will be asked to which widget area I want to add it. Each WordPress theme comes with different widget areas, and I want to add it to the sidebar. And I will click Add Widget. Now I can change the title and save. Now if I go to one of the pages, I will see it on the sidebar. This sidebar is only shown on static pages, and this is why we can see it on this page right here and also not when I view a single product. If you want to show it on those places as well, you will need to add this widget to the shop sidebar here. I also want to add to this sidebar some shop-related widgets, like the cart widget. And also this widget, which shows a list of the product categories. As you can see, each widget has its own options. And I will save it. And let's refresh the product page here. And here is the shop sidebar I just added widgets to. The static pages, which are not shop-related, keep showing the regular sidebar widgets. If I don't want this specific page to show any sidebar, I can edit it. And here, under Template, I can choose Full Width. This will stretch the page content and will not show the sidebar only on this specific page. If you want to completely cancel the sidebar on static pages, you can do this through the Customize button, as we already saw before. Here we go to Layout, and you can choose if you want a left sidebar, a right sidebar, or not to show any sidebar at all on your website. This refers to all of the website pages as well as the shop-related pages. Now our shop is completely ready to start receiving orders. Let's see how the order processing works with the Ali Dropship plugin. I highly recommend you to actually order a product by yourself with someone else's AliExpress account just to make sure everything works well. So I will place an order here. I will insert some dummy details. And as you can see, I enabled PayPal Sandbox, which means that there is no actual transaction on this order. And once I paid, I will get to this order completion page. Now let's see what happens on my dashboard. Under WooCommerce Orders, I now have a new order with the label on hold on it. This means that a payment has not been processed yet since I paid through Sandbox and not through a real PayPal account. If I will click on the order, I will see its details, and now I need to actually order it myself from AliExpress by clicking on Place Order. You have to be signed into your AliExpress account if you want to place an order. This screen is taken from Ali Dropship tutorials, and it shows what happens when you click on Place Order. You can see that the plugin is checking for the shipping information, and it's adding the products to your cart. And now you can check for yourself to see that all of the details are correct, and then confirm, and then, of course, pay. Once the payment is completed by you, the plugin will automatically change the status of the order to processed. You will have to enable this automatic option in the AliExpress settings page under Order Fulfillment. Once the product is shipped to your customer, the plugin collects tracking data from AliExpress and adds tracking ID to the order on your store. Once all of the tracking data is available in all of the items of the order, its status will automatically change to shipped, and your customer will receive an email with all of the tracking ID details. And that's it. Congratulations! You now know how to build your own dropshipping store. Now that you're familiar with the technical side of this kind of store, you can go on and learn about other aspects of managing this kind of business. I have some recommendations for you. First of all, I would start by registering to Wholesale TED channel on YouTube. Sarah explains there about important issues like which products you should sell as a dropshipper, how to choose good products, how to avoid beginner mistakes, and much more. Also, on the official Ali Dropship plugin website, you can find tutorials about just about everything. There are text tutorials as well as video tutorials which will teach you everything that you need to know about this plugin. I also recommend you to read their blog to get some inspiration and motivation. And last but not least, if you feel that this whole idea of building your own store from scratch and start learning about SEO and products and selling as a dropshipper is just too much for you and will take you a long time until you can actually start earning, Ali Dropship offers another service. You can let them create a full custom store for you. Take a look at their packages here. As you can see, they offer to do all the hard work for you for just $300 to $900, and you will get your own store up and running. Also, Ali Dropship offers you to buy a premium ready-made stores which have been pre-built. You can buy an exact copy of these stores by just choosing the one that you like and order it. This is something you should definitely check out. And I also have a coupon for you which will get you 15% off of your purchase of a custom store or a premium store. If you want to check out the custom stores, go to this link. And if you want a premium store, go to this link. And here under the coupon fields, enter Get Store 15 and you will get a discount. And I want to thank you for taking the time to learn with me. I hope this course gave you some inspiration and motivation to start a dropshipping business and that the information was exactly what you hoped to learn here. I wish you much success with your online store and see you on my other courses.